conversation with a friend a while ago went like this. He asked me, out of all the periods in time, the Baroque, the medieval period, the Renaissance period, what would I consider this time? I thought about it for a second, but it really didn't take too long, because the only word that came to mind was the future. Good afternoon, Ms. Dell, fellow classmates. My name is Jerett, Patterson. I want to take you to a new generation, a generation where information and technology rule supreme, where knowledge truly is power, and where in the wrong hands, that knowledge could be very dangerous. So I'm going to talk about 3 points real quick. First, what technology is available in today's society? Second, how is this technology being used? And third, what dangers lie in wait now that this technology is available? Using these 3 points, I will show you the dangers of today's modern thief, otherwise known as hackers. In the words of author Katie Hefner, in not too many years, computing devices and human brains will be coupled tightly. This is from her book, Where the Wizards Stay Up Late. But that's not what's important. What's important is the idea that she portrays in that statement. Computers have been changing ever since they've been created, going from needing to take an entire room to operate in order to have the world's knowledge in the palm of your hand and getting the information on your wrist. And this relationship is only getting tighter. Everybody's familiar with Google, but what you may not be familiar with is the product that they launched about a year ago called Google Glass. And what Google Glass is basically your phone, your text messages, your notifications, your maps. But instead of having to look down at it, it's a visor, and that information is projected over your field of vision. Now, I bring up Google Glass because wearables such as Google Glass, the Moto 360 watch, the Apple Watch, are becoming more and more mainstream as time progresses. So much so that even big-name companies such as Under Armour, Nike, even Ralph Lauren are all coming out with smart clothing lines that have monitors and sensors woven right into the fabric. But how is this technology being used? Let's take a look at the internet. The internet has grown immensely since its conception only a mere 50 years ago. Going from taking a few computers that only the CIA had control over to taking the entire world and connecting the entire world, and you be able to view this right in the comfort of your own home. And it's basically giving everybody the ability to be in everybody's life, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing when a doctor could consult with another doctor to get a diagnosis in real time and save somebody's life. But because the internet has become the main communication, and because of social media, it is putting everybody's information up on the internet in one way or another. And with that wealth of information constantly growing, and the devices that we use to view this information consistently getting smaller, it's giving everybody the ability to view any information at any time, any place, without you knowing. Which brings me to my last point. Criminals are becoming more advanced, and they're evolving in order to steal your information more effectively. Gone are the days where you had to worry about just getting robbed on the street. The gray hat hacking basically lays out the plan work and how easy it is for a hacker to get your information. The malware that is put on your computer from either USB, website, one of those random Facebook messages, it gets on your computer and it secretly leaks your information constantly. And that can be very scary. But there are ways to protect yourself. Hugh James from ABC 64 stated that anything that's on the internet can be found on the internet. And that makes sense. But the ways that you can protect yourself are firewalls, antivirus software, even stronger passwords. And please do not use the same passwords for every account. But in conclusion, the future is here. The criminals are becoming more aware, and we must stay ever vigilant in order to protect ourselves. Thank you.